Namaste, my beautiful souls, queens, kings. Even though there will be no cards in this video is extremely important for any one of you and each one of you. Whether you have yourself a deck, of course, I hope that you have yourself a deck. For example, I have only this particular deck. I have 3 of them because this is the one I worked with the most. If you have yourself a deck of cards, if you watch tarot cards readings, if you do readings for yourself, or you do readings for friends and family, or you are planning to do readings for someone else, I will give you 30 questions, which are the most important questions connected to love relationship. You see, there are so many spreads. There are tons of spreads. And of course, when you do the spread, when you ask a question, please remember to ask one question and put one card. Please understand and remember that. One question, one card. If you don't get clear answer to your question in one card, then you can add another one for clarification. If such case, this happens, such case happen, when the second card confused you even more, you take your deck and you say, this card means this, and put one card, and this card means not this, and you put another card. This is like a deep clarification, the deepest clarification of one card. I repeat again, you ask the question, you put the card. If your question is answered very clearly, you don't have to put another card. If it's not clear answer, or you want additional information, like in Celtic Cross, you put down the first card saying the situation, the second one you say what adds to the situation, clarification of the situation, you put another one. So 2 is the maximum of what you put on one question. If you're going to put 3, 5, 10, until you just see the card you want to see, that makes 0 sense. You will not get your answer. Only if you have the issue with the second one or with both of them, you say, this means this, and this does not mean this. This is how you do clarification. Now, the questions you ask in love relationship readings, whether you are going to get a reading with a tarot reader and you don't know what questions to ask, you are doing the reading for yourself only, or you're doing the readings for clients and for other people's, I will give you the list of questions to ask. You can write them down and make the notes. Question number 1, most important question. His true character. This is with every reading, I always ask this question first. Who am I dealing with? Who is this man at his very core? Believe it or not, in most of the reading, in 98% of the reading, by this one card, you already know what to expect from person, what you can't expect. For example, I did a reading 2 days ago. It was reversed 7 of Wands. Yes, it's a good man, but a man who will not do absolutely nothing and solve no problems, no matter what. This is his character. You cannot change his character. Of course, you can see Magician. Of course, you can see 2 of Pentacles. Of course, you can see all kinds of things. But first question. His true character. Who am I dealing with? Of course, second question, his true feelings. Sometimes it can be shared in two. His true feelings, you can put one card, and the feelings he shows me. You can do it this way. His thoughts about you, question number 3. So about the feelings, you can say his true feelings and put one card, or ask his feelings, his true feelings, and the feelings which he shows me, and see, how are they in harmony or they contradict with each other. Same with intentions. You can ask, of course, you in any relationship, you asking intentions. His intentions, you just can do one question, his intentions, and put one card. Or, just like I said, his true intentions, one card, and his intentions he shows me, and see if they are in harmony or they are contradicting. His thoughts, okay, what he's thinking about you. This question can be rephrased like how he sees you. Pretty much how he sees you can show what he thinks, what he feels. But to get more specific question, you get his feelings, you get his thoughts, you get his intentions. Question number 5, of course, always his actions. But do not forget to give their specific period of time. His actions within lifetime, that's not working. Within a year, always ask no more than 1 year. So you can ask his actions within 2 weeks, his actions within 2 months, his actions within 6 months, but like this. His actions, also you can do it the same way as here. His actions, what he will do, and you can take one card, what he will not do. Of course, his actions, one card, for example, here we get death. His actions, and we see death. What actions done by death? None. So his actions are not gonna be any actions, or if you clarify death, it's gonna be a tower, it's gonna be a breakup. For example, his actions, this is what he will do. For example, this is what he will not do, and he will not move from his position. Wherever he is, you see these 2 cards. For example, I give you his actions, what he will do, what he will not do, and now we clearly see he will not do absolutely nothing. This is an example. So question number 5, his actions. Question, always, don't forget, always get given time. Question number 6, the true reason of his behavior. All right, he behaves however he behaves in your situation. The true reason for his behavior, you can put one card. If it doesn't give you clear enough answer, get another card. The true reason of his behavior. Number 7, how you must behave with this man. Okay, what you and you can break this question into 2, as I already said. How I must behave with this man, what I should be, how I should be standing with this man in order to make this relationship work. How you must behave with this man, you can put one card. How you absolutely must not behave with this man if you want to make this relationship work. Okay, how you must behave, how you should not behave. Question number 8, how he will treat you in the given period of time. You always give your period of time. You ask. Or again, you can do a double. How will he treat you in a period of time? One card. How he will not treat you, you can put into the other one. Question number 9. Very important, but it depends if you want to know the answer to this question. You see, there you have to be ready, because people are very often not ready. This is why even in my private readings, I try to avoid this question. Did he cheat? Does he cheat? Will he cheat? Okay. Was there infidelity in the past? If you know this person, you can do 3 cards. Was there infidelity in the past? You can put 1 card. Is there infidelity in the present? You can put 2nd card. Or, for example, you were engaged with this man. You are engaged with this man right now, and you are asking, will this man be faithful to me? And you can, of course, if you're ready and you see this card, for example, this is not reading, this is, I'm just giving you an example. Of course, this, not just this man will not be faithful, he will brutally betray the woman about whom you're asking this question. Of course, that's not something you want to see. So about cheating, make sure that this client of yours, or this friend of yours, or you yourself, if you are ready to see the answer. Was there infidelity? Is there infidelity? You are going to marry this man in 2 weeks, and you're asking the cards, will he be faithful? Will he always treat me right? Or he can betray me? And of course, that's not something you want to see, but that's just an example. So, question number 10. What he does not like in our relationship. This is already getting more into details about relationship. You can again do it twice. What he does not like in our relationship, and what he likes in our relationship. And you can see that he does not like that you don't dance to his flute. He does not like that he cannot manipulate. You can even see that. What he does not like in our relationship, what he likes in our relationship. For example, this would be sex without commitment. He likes it. So it can give you quite a bit of answers. You see, I'm just giving you questions which can really give you quite a bit of answers to think about. Next, what he want me to do. Okay, what he want me to do, what he want me not to do. Another thing, maybe he wants you to be just a submissive, and he can come to you whenever he wishes to come, or he wants you to be his wife. What he want you to be, what he want not you to be in his life. Next question, number 12, I think. Does he want a family with me? You can do it in 2 cards again like this. Does he want a family, period? Does this man wants committed relationship with one woman, build a family based on respect, so on and so on? Does he want a family, period? For example, absolutely not. This one is immature and wants just to jump from a bed to a bed. This is just an example. Does he want a family with me? And right here we have a Knight of Cups, and yes, he might, because Knight of Cups really is open, his heart is open towards the woman he is dating right now. So clarify this card with something else. So here we see that yes, he would. It's not really he really consciously does, but he really holds you rather closer to his heart than others. So like that. Does he want a family with me? Next question number 13. Important if you or your client or your friend wants to have children, right? This is important. Is he ready for children? Is he, this all you can break into several cards. Is he ready for children? Death card, absolutely not, for example. How, if he is, if you get a positive answer, uh, does he want children with you? And how he will treat children if you two have them. So you see question number 13, you can, for example, in this case, he wants a little boy and he will treat him wonderfully. So he, about children, is he ready for children? Does he want to have children with you? And if you do have children, how he will treat them? Of course, if you already have children from previous marriage or previous relationship, of course it's very important to ask a question: how will this man treat your children? Because in, for example, I am a mother, and a man who even thinks anything against my children, he's gonna be flying out of my life faster than a thought. So if you have children or he has children from previous marriage, you can then ask, because for the peace of your family it's very important to ask such question: how this man will treat my children, how his children will treat me, and how my children and his children are gonna be communicating, collaborating. So you see, you can ask such question and see where you're standing there. Question number 14. Initiative. For example, you only look, maybe he's a neighbor, and nothing happened between you two yet. Maybe he's, I don't know, security officer in your bank, and you just keep on smiling and flirting a little bit to each other and nothing is happening. Question: will this man show initiative in a given period of time? So will this man invite me somewhere, call or whatever? Initiative. Will this man show initiative in the given period of time? Okay. Question number 15. Depends if you want to ask, but sexual life, love making is a huge part of our life. So if you want, of course, you can ask how we are matching sexually, because you can be shocked. I had a couple weeks ago a story that was a terrible story, because everything looked fine between them until it turned out that he enjoys pain, physical pain of a woman, and it was a really horrible case. And he only told her that and showed her that when they already were engaged, and like it turned out horrific. So you can hope that everything is going to be wonderful and great. But if you are going to spend lifetime with this man, or years even of your life, so you might want to ask, do we match each other sexually? So you can see it in the cards. Of course, if you have Lover's card, or if you have Two of Cups, then your love making is going to be beautiful and wonderful for both of you, because you're going to give as much as you receive. Of course, if you see a Five of Swords, then be prepared to be hurt, and that person's going to enjoy your pain, and not just a playful pain but a real pain. So it's a good question to ask the cards. Number 16, perspectives for development. So you are, for example, already meeting, having dinners, going to the movies, like you dating for already quite a bit of time. It's time for a next step already. Maybe I've seen cases when people are dating for 4 years, and it's just, he comes when he please, goes when he please. He considers himself free, she considers herself having a man, being in relationship. So number 16, perspectives for relationship development into something serious. Always give a period of time. I'm repeating, always give a period of time. Perspectives for relationship development in period of time. Question number 17 is, also you need to be ready for such answer, because cards will tell you what's there. Maximum what I can get in relationship with this man, like a maximum what he is gonna give you, maximum. Of course, if you see Knight of Wands there, then maximum what you can get from him is sex once a week, and he is gonna have it with you, and he's gonna have it with someone else. Of course, if maximum is going to be Hierophant with Four of Wands, then maximum you're gonna get married and be happily live ever after. So question number 17, maximum what I can get in relationship with this man. Card number 18, question number 18, level of trust. Crucial question, of course. Can I trust this man? And it means, of course, can I rely on him? Will this man be there for you in sad moments and happy moments? Extremely crucial question, and this question you can ask, of course, about anyone. It's called level of trust. You can ask it about co-worker, you can ask it about friend, and of course with the man who you trying to build a relationship with. Level of trust. Can I trust this man, rely on this man? Will he be there for me? Question number 19. I consider important, it's important, very important, finances of this person, but not like does he have a $10 million in his bank account. Is this man kind and generous, or he's cheap? Because I can tell you from many years of experience that no love, no cosmic level of love can handle cheap men. Cheap and like, I just saw it so many times, and a woman comes to a grocery store and she gets herself let's say 5 oranges, and it's in Florida. Florida is their state of oranges, and he says, listen, like, take 1 or 2, isn't it enough for you? So we call in Russian a man who counts the amount of potatoes you put in soup, or we say he is so cheap and so greedy that he can drown you in the teaspoon of water. I consider another question which is crucial, because if you're getting yourself a cheap man, be ready to constantly, for every penny, you would have to give a report, and you constantly is going to survive on expired food, very cheap quality food. You will not go anywhere, you will not travel, he will not want to have kids, probably because kids require money. So important question, his finances. Is he kind and generous man, or he's cheap? And if cards show you 4 of Pentacles, of course, then what can you say? run away because you're gonna die of hunger while you're gonna be sleeping on a sack of golden coins. So it's see what cards would tell you. Question number 20. What problems we are having in our relationship? This is usually already for people who are living together, but also in developing relationship you can also ask such question: what problems we are having in our relationship. And if you see a card of problems, you can ask additional question: what I already told you, what I should do in order to make these problems go away, what I should not do. And of course, if the problems come because you don't dance to his flute and he wants you to obey and he wants you to be dust at his feet, of course, then you decide if you want it or not, just like that. Next, very interesting question, and you would be surprised. Do I love him? What are my feelings for this man? Because believe me, it can show you a very surprising answer. It can be that you are wound bonding, that you are trying to save him, that you are trying to heal him at your own expense, that you are subconsciously looking for a father figure because you were abandoned little girl. I recommend always asking this question: what do I feel to this man? Do I love him? What is it? And see what card's gonna tell you. Question number 22. What I bring into this relationship? One card, what I bring into this relationship. Second card, what he brings into this relationship. Look how interesting answers, you know. You bring commitment, you bring the loyalty, you bring the honesty, you bring the love. What he brings: fears, insomnia, and panic attacks, and not knowing what to do, what to think, and where you are. You see, just like that. Cards always give you answer. What I bring into this relationship, what he brings into this relationship. 23. What makes him happy in relationship with me as well? You can ask what makes him happy, what makes him unhappy. Also 2 cards. Next, interesting question: is there a higher sense in our relationship? If you have been chosen by the higher forces to each other to fulfill some significant goals, like all twin flames are, even if they are not together, they both fulfill very significant goals, a lot of responsibility, the responsibilities they have. So number 24, is there the highest sense in our relationship? 25, you can ask, do we match at how we see life? Because if he considers black white and you consider white white, then you might have lots of conflicts. Do we match at how we see life? You can put 1, 2 cards. 26, lessons I must learn from this relationship. It usually relationship which are not working, and you know that it's not going to be working in the future and you should walk away. You are to understand what was the purpose of this. You can ask, what are the lessons I must learn from this relationship, even if it was 30 years ago. Question 27, how relatives and friends see us as a couple. This is only up to you. If it matters for you, you can ask how his parents see us as a couple, how my parents or my friends see him as a couple to me. This is something you can ask. If there is a problem in relationship, you can ask, will we be able to go through this together and keep our love and relationship? Or you can ask it for the future. Will we be able to go through a lot in life together and still keep our love? You can give period of time of 10 years if you want. Outcome of this relationship, this is usually the last card of the each spread. And interesting question number 31 and 32. Will I be happy with this man? And you can ask, will he be happy with me? If tomorrow you're getting married, will he be happy with me? Will I be happy with him? An interesting question number 32. Am I happy? Of course, you know if you are happy or not. But you might convince yourself with your mind that you are happy when everything inside of you cries. Ask the cards, am I happy? And see what the card's gonna tell you. This, my beautiful queens, 32 most crucial, important questions about love and relationship. You can ask the cards about yourself or about your friends or about your clients. I am sure you will find this video very helpful. Namaste.